Hello everyone, I'm Anna, and today we're diving into a topic that a lot of us can relate to, staying motivated when you're working solo.
Hi Anna, and hi to everyone watching. I'm Alex, and I think this is such a relevant topic. Working alone can be empowering, but let's be honest, it can also be a bit challenging without teammates around to keep the energy up.
That's so true, Alex. Working independently gives us freedom, but it also requires us to keep ourselves on track. So today, we're discussing strategies that anyone can use, whether you're working from home, freelancing, or handling a solo project in the office.
Absolutely. Let's break it down step by step and explore some practical ideas that can make working alone both productive and enjoyable.
Sounds great. Let's start with a crucial foundation, setting clear goals and planning out the day. Segment 1, setting clear goals and planning your day. All right, Alex, what's your first tip for staying focused when you're working on your own?
For me, setting clear goals and planning my day is key. I start by writing down my top priorities. I find that having a to-do list keeps me grounded and focused. Breaking large tasks into smaller, manageable steps really helps me stay on track.
I totally agree. There's something about seeing tasks laid out that makes everything feel more manageable. I usually list my tasks in order of importance so that I can tackle the most challenging ones when I have the most energy.
Yes, that's so smart. And having a structure in place, like time blocking, can make a huge difference. I set specific times for each task so I stay focused and don't let distractions take over.
Exactly. Plus, planning your day gives a sense of accomplishment when you check off tasks, and it also makes it easier to balance work with breaks, which is so important when you're on your own.
Segment 2. Creating a productive workspace. Another big factor for me is creating a workspace that's dedicated to work. It doesn't have to be fancy, but it needs to be free of distractions.
Absolutely, Alex. A clutter-free space can make such a difference in how we feel. When I work from a neat, organized area, I feel more motivated and less stressed.
Right. And I make sure to personalize it a little bit. A nice plant, a few motivational quotes, or a good chair. Creating a comfortable environment that you enjoy can make working alone feel less like a chore.
That's a great idea. I even like to add a bit of soft background music or ambient sounds, especially if I'm working on something that doesn't require a lot of concentration. It keeps me in a good mood.
Yes, music can really help. Just setting up your workspace with a good vibe can make such a difference in how productive you feel.
Segment 3. Taking regular breaks and using the Pomodoro technique. Now, another challenge when working alone is finding the right rhythm. It's easy to get caught up in work and forget to take breaks, or on the other hand, take too many.
That's true. One thing I found helpful is the Pomodoro technique. I work for 25 minutes, take a 5-minute break, and repeat. It helps me maintain focus without burning out.
I love the Pomodoro technique. It keeps me energized throughout the day. And those short breaks are great for stretching, refilling my water, or just relaxing my mind.
Exactly. And during those breaks, I avoid screens as much as possible. A quick walk around the room or some deep breathing exercises help clear my head.
Great point! Staying away from screens for a few minutes can really refresh your mind, especially if your work involves staring at a screen all day.
Segment 4. Staying connected to others. One of the toughest parts about working solo is missing out on social interactions. Do you have any tips for staying connected, Anna?
Yes, definitely. I try to set up virtual check-ins or casual coffee chats with friends or colleagues. It helps break up the day and reminds me that I'm not completely alone.
That's a great idea. I also like joining online communities related to my field. Engaging in group chats or even forums can bring a sense of teamwork and support.
Exactly. And these interactions, even if they're quick, can inspire new ideas and keep you motivated. It's a great way to stay energized. Segment 5. Setting boundaries and maintaining work-life balance. Another challenge with working alone is separating work from personal time. Have you found a way to handle that, Alex?
Yes, setting boundaries is key. I set specific start and end times for work. When the day ends, I shut down my work devices and mentally leave work.
That's smart. It's tempting to keep working late when there's no one else around. I like to have an evening routine to signal the end of my workday. It could be a workout, a walk, or even a quick meditation session.
Good idea. It's so important to make time for yourself and your personal life. Without boundaries, work can easily take over, especially when there's no team or boss physically around to remind us to stop. Segment 6. Rewarding yourself and celebrating small wins.
Now, Alex, let's talk about rewards. Working alone can feel thankless sometimes, so how do you keep yourself motivated to reach milestones?
I reward myself even for small achievements. It could be as simple as treating myself to a nice snack or taking a longer break after completing a challenging task.
I love that. Celebrating small wins is so important. Sometimes I keep a journal where I note down the tasks I completed for the day. It's a good reminder of my progress and keeps me positive.
That's such a great practice. I might try that. Giving yourself credit for each accomplishment, no matter how small, really boosts morale.
Absolutely. Celebrating your wins, big or small, keeps the motivation going. It reminds us that we're making progress, even if we're working alone. Q&A section.
Q1. What should I do when I feel completely unmotivated to work?
Take a short break to recharge. Step outside if possible, or do something relaxing for a few minutes. Sometimes a change of scenery or a quick mental reset can help you come back with a fresh perspective.
Q2. How do I avoid feeling isolated when working alone?
Make an effort to stay connected. Schedule regular check-ins with colleagues or join online communities related to your work. Virtual networking or coffee chats can help you feel less isolated.
Q3. What can I do if I struggle with distractions at home?
Try to create a dedicated workspace and set boundaries with others in your home. Use productivity techniques like the Pomodoro technique, which can help you stay focused for short bursts and then take breaks.
Q4. How can I keep track of my progress to stay motivated?
Break down your larger goals into smaller tasks and track them daily or weekly. Use tools like a planner, to-do list, or digital apps to see your accomplishments as you complete each task.
Q5. What if I lose motivation because I feel my work isn't being recognized?
If recognition is important to you, find ways to reward yourself for your efforts. Also, consider sharing your progress with a mentor or peer for feedback. Sometimes just discussing your work can give you a sense of accomplishment. Conclusion, recap, and final thoughts. So, to recap, we've covered a lot today. From setting goals and creating a productive workspace to using techniques like Pomodoro, staying connected, setting boundaries, and rewarding ourselves.
Yes, and all these tips together make solo work not just manageable, but even enjoyable. The key is finding what works best for you and sticking to a routine that feels rewarding.
Exactly. Working alone doesn't mean you're on your own. There are always ways to stay motivated and make the experience positive.
Thanks, Anna, for the great discussion today. I'm feeling inspired already.
Thank you, Alex. And we hope all of you watching are feeling motivated too.